What's up, guys? Just got home from work. Um, Wanted to go over a few things, give you guys some updates, let you guys know I am working on the next van life adventure video. We are working on different upgrades for the van as far as maybe like a generator. We did get a portable power station, 300 watts. A generator is going to be good because it's starting to get warmer out, and we're going to run a portable AC unit, so that should be good. The heater is easy because we can just, it's just easier to do than a AC unit, but we do have one. It's portable, and we got room for the generator. We got the bed platform, so the mattress is up a little higher, so pretty nice. Other than that, wanted to go over how it's funny. I visited my great uncle yesterday, and keep in mind today is 89. Today is day number 89 of van life. Yesterday was day 88, so tomorrow's day 90. 3 months of van life so far, and my thoughts and what my great uncle said, saying how he's happy for me and stuff. He said that before, but that he hopes like by now I realize I'm not gonna like make a living doing this or something. If I have a limited mindset like that, like he apparently does, then you're absolutely right. If you give up after only 3 months, you're absolutely right. You have to keep at it day in and day out. Take breaks, of course, take rest periods. It's just like with the gym, but work on your goals day in, day out, make it happen, and don't listen to naysayers like that. You can look at his lifestyle. Yeah, he's retired, 76, retired in 08, and goes to restaurants and sits in a recliner. It's like, cool, I'm happy for him. That's great. Doesn't mean I'm gonna work until I'm fucking 65 years old, and then when I'm maybe enjoy it if I make it that long, to another 10, 11 years, whatever, or 80, 85, 90, whatever it happens to be. But the point is, I'm 27 right now, and it doesn't matter if they've been on Earth longer. That's cool, bro. But we have different goals, and again, here at 27, I know more than when I was like 21, for example. Definitely learned a lot. Don't plan on getting an apartment and wasting money on rent. I don't plan on dating certain types of girls. I've got a great girlfriend that I've been with for nearly a year that's supportive. No longer, I'm no longer living at home. Am I supposed to rely on my parents or grandparents till I'm like 80 years old? Hell no. My other friend, he moved out when he was 18, and that's great. And I had moved out before, but it didn't work out again for various reasons, because of certain exes. And yes, part of that's my fault. Not blaming it completely on them, not blaming it completely on me. Although maybe I should, because like Jocko Willink says and my friend John says, take extreme ownership. And we're learning from experience, gaining wisdom, refining our approach, and continuing to pursue our goals. And once we hit those, we're going to pursue larger and bigger goals. So I want to get a second job, and also a job where I'm not just on call, where I have to be at home if no one's available and wait for a call, but not making any money. Like, that's kind of ridiculous when you think about it, right? Obviously I'm much better than that. Now, granted, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy my job, doing mortuary transport and stuff, but just like with moving out and being on my own, being independent and self-sufficient, like as Bruce Lee said, there are no limits. There's only plateaus, and we must not stay there. We must go beyond them. I've said that before. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't, and you don't have to stick around. If you do get it, that's awesome. Welcome to the channel, and if you're new here, please subscribe. And if you would like to help support the van life journey with the girlfriend and I do have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. And just again, you can't have a limited mindset. You gotta, whether that's limited on certain ways of living life, or limited on ways you think you can make money, or just in general stuff like it's like you gotta have a growth oriented mindset. Remove I can't from your vocabulary. And it's like, for example, on my truck, my power windows, I don't want to take, it's an older vehicle. I'm not going to take it in the shop every time something goes wrong. I'm going to see if I can fix it myself first. I bought the Haynes repair manual, did the same for the van, but luckily my mechanic friend only charged me $50 an hour, which is a lot cheaper than a shop, and he did a great job because we've already taken this van on a couple trips and driven it. So you know. But as far as the truck, fixed the power windows, figured out the wiring and stuff, and got the window working. Bought a new rocker switch, and you know, the 1/4 inch spade terminal connectors. Already had some wire crimpers, wire strippers, all that stuff. Bought some 12 gauge, positive and negative. Well, 2 rolls of 12 gauge wire, and of course wired it to the battery and all that. And of course, it's important to have an inline fuse. You want an inline fuse on the positive side as close as you can to the battery source, to your vehicle's battery, so in case there's an overcurrent, it's going to blow the fuse and protect it from a fire, or messing up the rocker switch, which is a 20 amp rating, so you'd want to get about a 20 amp fuse. And 12 gauge is plenty for 12 gauge wire for power windows. So but yeah, don't have a limited mindset, and just keep on working towards whatever it is your goals happen to be, whether that's the gym, whether that's job, career opportunities, whatever your passions are, whatever, you know. We're not here to be average. We're here to move forward, to continue putting in the work, and not to just to sit around and wait for something to happen, but to go out there and make it happen, make your goals a reality, as I have been doing. And it's not an overnight success. Most overnight successes were many years in the making. It's like my great uncle thinks it's like some type of overnight thing that's just gonna happen. It's like, hey, I wish it would, right? That'd be awesome. But no, you got to put in the work. Can't be a naysayer. Can't sit in the recliner all day being an armchair critic. You got to actually, whether that's if you want to lose weight, put on muscle, build a YouTube following, whatever it happens to be, you got to get after it, right? Anyways, guys, that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Work on a few things around the house, around the van, I should say. And I'm still looking at truck toppers for my truck. So they do have a few free ones out there, which is kind of cool. Or, you know, I don't want to get one that's obviously too expensive, but my main priority is the van. Eventually we do want to save up for possibly a travel trailer, just an idea. Depending on how we want our camper set up to be like, you know, some people just want, you know, a van, like a Sprinter, or any van will work, you know, that as their one main vehicle, or to tow a trailer, you know. It could be a travel trailer. If you have the money, it could be a 5th wheel, you know, or a truck to tow it with, or you can tow it with a van. You can also get a truck camper thing, not the topper, but like an actual camper, like the tall ones, which would work as well. So I prefer the travel trailers. They're less money than like getting depending on the van. Again, it just depends on your priorities and what you want to do with it, right? So that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I'm probably gonna get in a workout, and gonna probably, I only have right now 2 Magic the Gathering decks, and I want to have at least like 5, I would say, to have a good variety, a good mix. You know, my friend has like 7 or so. I know someone else has 72 decks, which is a lot. A lot of those were, you know, proxied and pre-con, and some of them were custom, which is pretty cool. You can print out the cards, you don't have to buy them. There's a couple websites you can do that with. But yeah, so we'll see. But other than that, I'll keep you guys updated, keep you guys posted. Don't want this video to go on too long. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Follow me on TikTok. I'm going to try to post more short form videos, more reels, and then more long form content like this, and blogs and all that stuff, and photography, and on the Instagram and Facebook page, and stuff like that. So thank you guys for all the support so far. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, if you'd like to donate to the channel, I do have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal, and Zelle. And I will see you guys in the next one. Keep on trucking.